Dr. Hiral Shah from Navjeevan Heart and Cancer Institute, Mumbai, India. And the topic is Healthy Extensions of Life by NAMPS PTS. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Hiral Shah from Navjeevan. Uh, to continue with Dr. Desai's presentation, the second part of it, we do a lot of dietetic research also. I'm presenting my screen along with that. As Dr. Desai explained the pharma part of it, the non-pharma medication part of it, how we are getting great results with our research. I'll be presenting the dietetic part of it. Now, when we talk about food or when we talk about diet, generally, as Dr. Advani, our respected speaker in the morning, he mentioned about the lifestyle and the diet and food, how they are contributing to the cancer problem. Further to add to it, I'll be giving and I'll present some of the clinical dietetic research examples. Now, we have, as Dr. Desai explained about the brain tumor reversal cases. Now, I'll be explaining about the tumor cases in this, particularly how we manage. Now, in this case, the person, the second person, the glioma where it is written, uh, he was advised all the medication, everything, and he used to get repeated headaches. So we found out we screen all the dietetic care, and generally how we do the dietetic research in our clinic is that we clinically examine and we clinically correlate along with the body type diets, and we advise them particular set of food, and we observe every day and we record every day intake, including all the ingredients, including all means each and every ingredients of the food are recorded, their quantity is measured, and then it is advised, and the results are recorded along with that. So this particular gentleman, he was getting headaches, intermittent headaches with most of the food. So finally we ended up on few items which he used to consume, and his headache used to stop completely. So this particular gentleman, whenever he used to eat the green grams, his headache used to stop completely. And then he also continued most of his food items were depending upon the pulses and the grams only. Now the second gentleman, where it is written the secondary metastasis was there in the brain and the primary was to the thyroid. He too was managed dietically. This is a post-treatment part of our therapy. Post-treatment is when his medicines are over, then we advise them what to consume, what not to consume, along with the medication, as well as when they are going home back. That time, what we are advising them, how to maintain the results of our treatment. So this particular gentleman, whenever he used to consume the potatoes or rice products or wheat products, he used to again get the pain in joints. Okay, so we found out clinically, we recorded all, we screened almost every food we screened and the result we screened, and that we found out that this particular set of food were giving him problem, and he used to, his pain used to go or he used to recover by the another set of food. Similarly, the last lady who was having glioma problem, she was seen to give headache problem and nausea problem with most of the fermented and rice products. So whenever she used to eat dosa kind of or the idlis, this kind of food, her problem used to relapse, her pain and clinical symptoms used to relapse. So we clinically screen again all the ingredients and what she is giving, the pain is subsiding, with what food the pain is subsiding, and finally we gave her a set of food with which her results were stable. Yeah, and I'll be also putting some lights on the acidic food and the alkaline food. Now, this particular set of people whom we treated, they were having their own set of food, and we actually researched again on each and every ingredient what they were consuming. That included that acidic food. It is, see, in what we have seen, that there is nothing good or bad on the food part. If a person is giving or is showing clinical symptoms with one particular food, we study that set of food again. We ask them to consume over a period of time and see again if the symptoms are relapsing, pain are relapsing, or any other clinical symptoms they are relapsing or not. And then we again give them another set of food to study and clinically till they become clinically stable. So this includes some acidic foods, this includes some alkaline food, also combination of the food. It includes, some people are having acidic food body, some people are having alkaline food body, some people are having a combination of bodies. So we have to give them 10% of acidic food or alkaline, rest alkaline food. Those kind of combinations we are suggesting to our patients, and these combinations, they differ from body to body. There is no set formula that this particular thing, something like turmeric, it helps in cancer. No, in general what we have seen, that one of our hematoma patient, there was a relapse in hematoma after complete subside of the all the symptoms and also the hematoma. That person was from Nasik, and just out of the corona fear and to improve the immunity, he started taking some kada of his own, which he put lot of turmeric into it. And that person who was nearly cured, there was a relapse of hematoma, and he reached to the level where we had to actually advise him to go for the operation. So there is nothing as such a pattern, or there is nothing as such a food which you can trend or mark as uh, good food or bad food or anti-cancer food. But we have seen that these are the combination of foods, it depending upon the type of bodies and depending upon their own biochemistry, it differs from person to person. Now I'll be again putting little light on the how we are doing on pharmaceutical actives and sources. Now we are studying, along with the pharma part, we are also studying some natural ingredients. Most of our natural ingredients, 90% are from the food side and about 10% are from the herb side. Now this food and herb combination, as I said, that we are not able to, or nobody will be able to trend it, because it differs from person to person, it differs from person biochemistry, and we have to give them a particular formulation of this food and herbs and medicines as well. So all the people, whoever are taking medicines or whoever are taking whoever are on our dietetic therapy, they are basically combination body, and we give them a combination of it. Now, uh, what kind of result are we getting from this? Now, uh, why whatever we are eating, that is the thing which is going to go into the blood, and that is the thing which is going to reach to the site, and whether it will improve the condition or it will deteriorate the condition. Now, these are the things, particularly that from the food, whatever the free radicals, oxidants, and imbalancing molecules which are generated inside the body are basic root cause of the diseases. Our previous speakers, they discussed about that there were relapses seen after 15 to 20 years in this corona period, and the patients are coming back who were treated before. Now, we have found one answer to that, is that whenever the bodies are getting disturbed, there are generation of the free radicals or oxidants in a particular limit, or beyond that particular limit, then body is not able to maintain, and they are stimulating the diseases. So person who has suffered from the previous disease, or the person who had history of that particular disease, for example, high BP patient, we have seen them, the BP rises very high. Diabetic, it goes into uncontrolled diabetes. Also the cancer patients who who have taken previous treatments, and they are settled patients, but this period, this corona period, we have also seen that there are relapses, and again when we are able, when we are giving them a particular set of diet or particular non-pharma medication, we have seen them again going back or settling their problems. All the plants, all the herbs, and all the natural medication particularly, they have some of the other actives which work in the body. Now, when the body or the body biochemistry is not matching, we have seen that particular medicines, it works so nicely on few people, but the similar kind of people, similar kind of problems with some other type of body, they are not giving results. So what we have seen that here the particular set of people, when they are given a particular herb or particular food type, they will be giving better results. In this also, this madam is also included in that. She was having duct cell carcinoma, and we did a reversal of that in our clinic. She was again maintained on dietetic advices after her treatment, and her treatment is still continued. Now, she used to get pain problems, or she used to get her markers high whenever she used to eat green leafy vegetable. In general, we consider fibrous or leafy vegetable as very good for cancer patients, and we in general advise them. But this particular lady used to give pain problems, and the oozing of the wounds used to start whenever she used to consume green leafy vegetables. So this is what is our study on diet.